Around 750 children are born with Down syndrome in the UK each year. It is estimated that there are currently around 60,000 people with Downs living in the UK. My great-aunt Sandra is one of them. Sandra is 59 years old and lives with her sister Janet and her husband. She is the youngest of 3 sisters. I have travelled to my hometown of Bournemouth to talk to my family to find out firsthand what life is like living with Down syndrome. First, I went to my grandparents' house to talk to my grandmother, Georgie, who is Sandra's eldest sister, about how Sandra's arrival affected their family.
Sandra at one of her birthday parties. You can't see all the other people, but there was lots there.
What was your initial reaction to Sandra's diagnosis?
I wasn't really sure what to think about it, because I didn't know anything about Down syndrome then, because there wasn't very much publication about it. But I realised that there was something a bit different with her than other babies I'd seen.
What was the social stigma like at the time surrounding people like Sandra?
Quite bad sometimes, because there wasn't the knowledge about Down syndrome or any disabilities, and a lot of people who had any mental problems or any behavioural problems, they were shut away. So it was a bit difficult with the social aspect of it, because people saw her as something different.
How do you think the social stigma has changed since you were young?
I think because there's so much publicity about it, and also the people that have Down syndrome are encouraged to go to work, go to day centres, some of them go to ordinary schools. I think that the social stigma has improved enormously, which is a very good thing.
What was life like growing up with her?
Sometimes quite difficult, because she didn't always understand the discipline and why she couldn't do things. So she would sometimes get in a bit of a temper over things. Frustration, I think, was a lot of the problem, which, as I was growing up as well and becoming a teenager, I found that very difficult from time to time.
Although symptoms vary from person to person, Down syndrome itself is a genetic condition where a person has an extra chromosome. Where an ordinary person has 46 chromosomes, sufferers have 47. Sufferers of Downs don't tend to live past the age of 60 because of complications caused by this extra chromosome. Janet is Sandra's other sister and primary carer. Sandra has been living with her since their mother passed away in 1998. Why did you think it was important for you to take on this role?
Well, it was something that we felt we wanted to do, to keep Sandra in the family with us all.
Do people react differently around her?
No, I don't think so. I think they used to, but as, you know, things have got better in the community, it's a lot better. You feel more at ease with taking her to mix with different people, whereas once upon a time, yeah, it was different. But we don't have any problems wherever we take her at the moment, no.
Do you have concerns for Sandra's future?
Well, yeah. I mean, when I can no longer do what I'm doing, we'd be able to put something in place so that those concerns would be, you know, sorted out.
Oh, that's lovely. Which one's your favourite?
That one.
That one. Where did you get it from?
Someone did to me.
Yeah.
My cousin.
Your cousin?
Like it.
Yeah.
My Barry did to me.
Yeah. What do you like to do when you're in here?
Watch telly.
Mm-hmm.
Put my music.
Yeah. Yeah?
Not dolly. Not teddy bear. Not dog. Not teddy bear out there. Not Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Cherry Racer. Not Stewie Cat.
Lovely.
Not my mum.
Yeah.
So they all decide what they're going to do?
Yeah. Sometimes she does, you do the whiteboard, don't you?
Yeah, she does whiteboard on a
Ted.
Tuesday as well.
When Sandra's not at home, she spends a large portion of her time at Fairmount Centre, run by New Forest Day Services. Places like this are paramount to families coping with Down syndrome and other learning disabilities. Unfortunately, due to cutbacks, Hampshire County Council are considering closing down the site, meaning Sandra, and many others like her, will have to travel long distances in order to get to the other centres around the county to receive the same care. So, when do you go to the Fairmount Centre, Sandra?
Monday. Monday. Tuesday. Not Wednesday, not day off. Thursday. Friday.
Yeah. What do you do when you're there?
Well, make some Monday.
You do sewing and gift
Sewing.
making.
Then
So what do you make when you're sewing? What have you sewn?
and bag.
Yeah.
What else do you sew? Anything else?
No, just handbag.
Just handbags. Lots of handbags then.
And then on a Friday you can do whatever you like, can you?
Yeah, do some cooking Friday.
And what do you cook?
Cakes.
Cakes.
Better voice.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Be someone.
Flapjack, don't you?
With the help of these centres and her loving family, there is no reason as to why Sandra shouldn't live a full and happy life.
Oh, me.
Yeah, it's you. You're there as well. That's what we say.
Tommy.